just said, you know what, talk about this. So I'm gonna tell you how the enemy use you also, or try to use you, or try to, if you trying to get people to to if they trying to get people to be against you, let me tell you how they work. Because because it's it's just pop back in my mind. I'm telling you, it's pop back in my mind. So I was over to one of my friends' house one time, right? Because they'll do this. They'll get other people for you to try to talk about somebody. Basically, just say for instance, if I stay with my sister, right? I stay with my sister. So they try to get you to talk about that person. Listen to what I'm telling you. They try to get you to talk about that person for you. They can go back and tell that person, oh, they said this about you. They said this about you. Wanna know why? Because I was sitting at my one of my Caucasian friends' house, and so he started talking about, oh yeah, they this what he said. He was like, like, oh yeah, I had to give my kids back and all that stuff because they just started throwing paper on the floor and all this stuff. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I know where this come from because you want me to talk about my sister. You understand what I'm saying? So the enemy would use they would use tactics like that on you. So you got to be on top of game. So they'll say, oh, this person, he was over What's Called a House. He said this about you, and he said this about you. So they use tactics like that. You listen when you in a storm, you got to use your discernment because they'll go back and say something totally different than what you said. Oh, he was talking about your. They'll say, oh, he was talking about your kids, or he was trying to tell you how to do this with you, or he'll do this. Yeah, they would do that too. So you have to watch. You have to watch for the enemy. I'm telling you, if I kid you not, let me tell you, they do anything and everything in their power to get everybody to turn against you. So that's what they use. They use things to they listen. Listen, if you don't know, that's why I'm trying to lace you guys up on game how the enemy works. So they will go and tell somebody, oh, they talk bad about you. Oh, they did this. They were saying something bad. They was doing this. So they can get people to turn against you. You understand what I'm saying? So they do that too. So you just gotta understand that, anything that I say out my mouth about somebody, I can say it to their face. Because like if speaking down bad on somebody, it always turn back. It always come back on you. Just remember that. So I don't never talk bad about nobody. So that's why I don't have a mouth to talk bad on somebody. But I just tell you how the enemy works because they want you to be without nothing. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to be without nothing. So understand that. They have a person to relate messages backwards and forward to people like, oh, he said this about you. Oh, he said that about you. They do that. And I raise my right hand to the man. They do it. So you got to use your discernment on certain things. Because that's why I say just close your mouth. Shut up. That's why I say that.